Coach Tony, Risling Podium Performance, and today is the front squat part of Squatober for this week. So I'm going to be trying to go up in weight, but to be honest, my thighs are sore. They are really sore at this point. As I'm warming up, I can already feel them streaming a little bit. They were really tender and stiff this morning when I got up, so hopefully as I go through this, it gets a little bit better. If you like this type of content, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. I'm going to follow up the front squats with an arm workout, primarily just going to be doing 2 to 3 exercises, is supersetted up, so primary and then a secondary type of thing, as well as with that super pump series from a couple weeks ago for the biceps. I'm not going to do it on the triceps just because I've got chest and back tomorrow with some more squats. Anyways, time to hop in. Okay, so complete transparency. These did not go to plan. I had originally planned to do like sets of 6 to 8, but my legs had other plans in store for me, which I'll have further commentary on in a moment. But overall, technically, they went good and the movement felt good. It's just the legs didn't feel good. Okay, so front squats, they win today. That was fucking brutal, to put it nicely. That was absolutely ass. 205 pounds, I could only get 4 reps. It wasn't even heavy. It's just my legs there's nothing there. Coming up, it just felt like lead. That's going to happen from time to time. I guess it's finally catching up to me. But 205, I'll take the weight. It's an improvement. But whoo-wee, I just got my ass kicked. All right, now for the arm portion. So going to be doing some seated hammer curls just right here on the bench. No back support for that. And then I'm going to transition directly from doing the hammer curls directly into doing dumbbell skull crushers. Both going to be using the same weight. I'm going to keep the rest fairly short in between sets. Look at like 40 seconds. I've added the fat grips, so just the blue ones here. So these really increase the diameter of the grip, so my forearm has to work a little harder. And because I'm going to be in a neutral grip, it's going to make it that much more difficult in a good way. Going to get more neural drive to the forearms, more neural drive to the arms in general, and I don't necessarily have to over grip or have to like actually lift as much weight. So it spares the joints a little bit while still getting a lot of muscular recruitment in the arm muscles. So that's the greatest thing about fat grip training is that. So we'll see how many reps I can get here. I'm thinking 12 reps should be doable. It's just 25 pounds, but I've been getting my ass whooped with this Squatober stuff, so might be cumulative fatigue, but I feel I'll be fine. So as I'm doing these, I'm really focusing on keeping my elbows back so that I can keep the tension on the muscle. If the elbows come forward, the tension comes off because then the muscle gets to rest. And I pause at the top each time to kind of get a last little bit of a contraction. So these I just bring it right down beside my head. So just like this, right down beside, and then up, keeping neutral grip here for the first set. But these, you really gotta be conscious because any little mess up, you might whack yourself. I'm trying to keep my elbows nice and tight as well. Okay, so on that first set, really started to feel it on around rep number 8. We'll see how this one goes. Oh. And sliding a little too far forward there. Oh yeah, still feeling around the same point. So these ones at the top, I'm going to finish like this. So bring them down regular, and then supinate on the way up. So the low pulley chest supported CAS handle cable curls, these, it just keeps constant tension on the biceps the entire time. I'm using the fat CAS handles from Prime Fitness USA. And to be honest, these, like, it gives a great little stretch, as you saw the look on my face on the third set on the right there. But it's a great exercise to do because of the constant tension. The muscle is constantly working and it doesn't get a break. And then the French press here with the cables again, and just using the skinnier CAS handles here. Like I've got, if you see in the back, I've got 55 pounds added. Nothing spectacular, but it really gets the triceps just absolutely cooked, I personally find. And it's a great exercise overall. All right, time for that super pump set. So how it works is empty barbell for curls. But how I do it is I count down. So the countdown is I do that number of partial reps, and then I do a full rep. So I'll do 10 partial reps, full rep, then 9, full rep, 8, 7, 6, all the way down till it's 1, and then a full rep. This is kind of like using weights and still having blood flow restriction training, because there's no rest and that partial movement keeps pushing more and more fluid into the muscle belly. So you get a really big pump, and at the same time, it kind of feels like blood flow restriction. You're getting a lot of volume in, you're getting a lot of tension, and you don't need that much weight. So it's a great way to push fluid, push nutrients into the muscle. You're gonna be sore from it. Don't worry about that. You're gonna be sore. If you can do more than one set, even better. If you can only do one, that's perfectly fine, because it's brutal. Anyways, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yes, you will end up having some body English kick in, just as a matter of you're just going back and forth so many times. Funny thing is, I'm feeling warm. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, home stretch. 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. Okay, so that's everything for today's workout. Front squats beat me up. That was absolutely brutal. I didn't think 205 would feel that heavy at all. On my torso felt perfectly fine. My legs, there's just nothing. They were just like lead. They didn't want to, knees didn't want to bend, hips didn't want to move. You're gonna have workouts like that. Today, that was me. I didn't have a great workout there, but I still put the work in. Still got the 3 sets. Yeah, I only got sets of 4, but that's what I gotta go with today. The arm part, that was just fun. Get a quick little pump. Right now, a little cramping going on in my forearms. My post-workout is gonna be the usual: 1 scoop of ATP grass-fed whey, a half scoop of the grain-fed whole food mix, as well as 5 grams of creatine monohydrate from Clean Athlete. If you wanna get 10% off an order from ATP Labs, go to the link in the description below and use code RISLING10, that's RISLING10 at checkout. You get 10% off your order. This is good in both Canada and the US. Oh, that was a rough one. Also, for the coaches out there, in 1 month's time, November 13th to 16th, Mr. Michael Pellegrino is going to be teaching his kinetic chain enhancement course in Phoenix, Arizona at Justin King's facility, Standard Collective, formerly Built Better. This is a course that Mike actually taught to Charles Poliquin a decade ago, who then taught it several times to trainers around the world. Mike is back teaching his intellectual property, making sure that it's taught properly and not any of these rip-offs that are out there right now. So if you want to learn from one of the best and add a new tool to your toolbox so you can service your clients a little bit better and add new skills, get there to Phoenix in 1 month's time. The link for the information as well as to register for the course is in the description below. So if you got any value from this workout, or in general, or you just enjoyed watching me suffer today, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Coach Tony, Risling Podium Performance. Go get a little bit more Squatober in, get an arm pump, and embrace your potential.